Hello Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Caro and you are at Tarot Solar Sun Studio. We are going to talk about your 2024 fortunes. I haven't quite decided actually how I will go with the cards, but I will follow my intuition and see in what order I will be using the decks. So to start with, let's pick 3 fortunes from this literary fortune deck. So happy 2024, and let's find out your fortunes for the 2024 Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and also Scorpio risings. This is for you. So what we have a mountain symbol. We have the Fool. So this is Tarot's Fool, the divine child. And we have also the Moon. Wow. So okay, it's like actually just to begin with, a couple of words I want to tell. Here you see a mountain, and then you see the Fool, the divine child, at the top of the mountain. The thing with the Fool energy is that he or she may have no idea how they actually get that top, because this is the card of actually pretty much surprises, spontaneity. It reminds me this movie by Peter Sellers, Being There. If you watch that movie, you will know what I mean. The thing is that in this 2024, then, what we can say, there is a goal that you were resting upon and like trying to figure out how you can get there, knowing that there can be challenges for you, knowing that you need to exercise maybe caution. By the way, fascinatingly enough, we have the Fool here with the Wands, and again a Page of Wands, actually the personification of that Fool card, which gives you a fire energy, very exploratory. And to be honest, this page can really make his way out that mountain top with all the equipment, as you can see. With the wand, like a walking stick, to defend himself, to carry his things like that. So yeah, you will be like perfectly, I do feel also geared to go for it. And I think this is your protection, like you are going to feel perfectly geared for the journey. So can we say then, for 2024, a goal that you know that you got to climb up, and there are some challenging ways to it, which was we are starting with the Four of Swords star. Four of Swords energy is actually how we also charging ourselves for what we will be doing, like we do it in our mind, like resting on that idea, meditating on that. Something here, a flower is sprouting. This is our silent meditation before that goal. And then again, I think the lucky aspect here is that you will be like fully equipped with something. I think one of the fortunes we can also say for 2024 is that if you are, for instance, waiting for that equipment, also gears, something also technically important to you nowadays, you know, also with the requirements of our time, of course, it's like you will be geared towards that. This is what I can say. Of course, here we can also talk about the courage. The meditation level here is not kind of a calculative one. Actually, with the Scorpio archetype, of course, you have this very much naturally capable of that strong intuition to find your way around. Because Scorpio is also the intuition. It's one of the nocturnal intuitive signs. And funny enough, the moon card, of course, here is blinking to us. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. It's like the story is actually not you about getting on top or have that clear vision, that clear perspective around the subject. Look at that. I mean, the whole like valley is in front his eyes, like a person who is a very advanced. It's that times actually when the road really starts ahead, right? You have the whole map of something. This is also you will, it seems, likely to attain as a 2024 for fortune. King of Cups, of course, the Scorpio King, and also one of the water signs, or I feel like Aquarius or one of the water signs, can be also another Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer. This may be also like a mentor-like figure. It's like who is like ready to give hands with also this very refined knowledge. Someone can pass you that energy. This can be, of course, your energy, knowing actually how to go around things. And here you are like, now he's sitting on the throne. It's like, yeah, all these efforts here, ending up that you will be as a fixed sign. So you will achieve that fixity, I guess they call, or that fixed energy, which is going to give you that ground and stability that you need. The road here actually starts after you make it to the top, and then the rest, I think, is a more intuitive process. So, okay, for some Scorpios, I see a long journey. There is a particular transportation you take, maybe again trains or anything with rail on the rail can be important. I feel you are going to play a significant role in a situation, really, and it may be even like without you knowing it. Plus, after you reach to some kind of a place, it's like now you can inform the others for that. Like, this can be even like your personal secret plan that you are. Yeah, this is, to me, with also the Four of Swords energy in the beginning, this feels like you have this secret plan for something. You are not so much talking about it, but when you make your way to the top, you may go like, okay, spread the news kind of thing I'm getting from this. Now you can spread the news kind of thing. Plus, I feel some Scorpios arriving to a place, like maybe, of course, it may be travel related, like seeing an important figure, maybe a woman, like talking with a woman, or you somehow go and see that woman, and then from there, depending on their viewpoint about a subject, you will be like knowing what to do from there on. So there is also this type of step-by-step plan, I do feel. Plus, at this point, actually, let me get this art deck for you. Oh, okay, let's get this. So we have also the Tower energy talking about pretty much unpredictability of our conditions. And it says, what does not destroy me makes me stronger. This is actually quite a Scorpionic quote from Nietzsche, Friedrich Nietzsche, the philosopher. So there are, I think, this fall down, this depicted in this tower. Again, actually, you here like see a figure with a wand, as you will be fully equipped with something or like ready, okay? And again, at the top of the mountain, you are still, as you can see, in a vulnerable position. There can be challenging things. That's why you need to follow your intuition. This happens like when you do not follow the intuition, it can be, but in the end, as a Scorpio, here you will take something to your experience. You are like taking whatever the challenging way in 2024. You will take it like something which is actually making you more prepared for the year ahead, and not something actually trying to diminish you or something. So in a way that there is a power dynamic here. You are both very vulnerable. You know that what leads to power is actually comes from that sometimes very vulnerable energy, right? And how it is actually gradually shape itself to a more stable position. So on the road ahead, we need to be also careful about, actually quite open about what can really life throw to our way. Okay, so I also feel that, Scorpio, I'm going to now talk about some, how to say, now this part of the reading, I will be talking about some, how to say, I don't know how to put it in words, but like a more story-like energy. So I do see in your reading for 2024, when I put it into some kind of a narrative, at some point you may feel like things which are unconscious to you. Like, I mean, you may know some things, they exist there, but you cannot easily, let's say, naming them. At some point, this energy may feel a bit overloaded with also multitude images, ideas. So at some point, the tower here can also be in a more subconscious energy. You may find yourself at some point in your journey to sit with what is really going on in the subconscious part of your mind, and you may actually find yourself, you know, trying to sort out the things like, and this may really require a considerable amount of time. The situations though may fill you with some passionate emotions, some intense energy, maybe a creative period, problem solving period with some restless energy. At this point you may need maybe some specific direction, but there is always some kind of that direction you see. I do feel like it will be always in your disposal as you become more focused. Great strides can be made out of it. Plus, I do suggest you to, you may have this particular talents or the skills, okay? I do feel some kind of a strict discipline is needed in order to develop them. It's sometimes this saying, it doesn't matter actually if we have that talent, but if we do not sit with it and practice it, right, with the discipline, then it goes for nothing. So that if you find that discipline, you can really reach some tremendous results, which may benefit you when it comes to your that talents and skills speaking, let's say. And these talents and skills may produce results which may really benefit and uplift others as well. This is also something. These are like hidden talents, okay? This is very important. Now, what can be also another thing here to mention, with the Tower energy, sometimes there is this, as the human persona, due to the persona's nature, there can be sometimes shadow self-destructive energy. And these actually also, if it comes from trauma, for instance, this may in attitude wise, this may actually create some kind of emotional attachment to the wrong kind of people, okay? And you may find yourself suddenly so much occupied and very involved with that wrong kind of people. There we need to be careful, Scorpio. It's important to always come to a point with yourself, you know, like making this inner conversation, you know, where I am at, who are these people, you know, what is really happening, why I am now drawn to that, you know, is it really going to put me into a good spot? If there is some kind of a red alert you are observing in yourself, definitely bring that mindfulness, self-awareness to the situation. There can be some energy throughout 2024 in the this give and take access of life. There can be things which can be demanded to an extreme point. We need to be very careful something is not causing that emotional blindness, okay? This is also comes as like a heads up I give you. Let's say suddenly because this Tower energy can really lead to sometimes extremes. We need to be, this is like the cautious side of 2024. Plus, it may be, you know, sometimes a person, for instance, can get your attention, like they are clicking every, you know, this button in you, and it's like this desirable traits they have, but suddenly it may turn out like this is actually not the type of connection you seek. Okay, it's like too good to be true. Again, something which need to be you need to be mindful of. You need to be careful about emotional manipulation, controlling behaviors of others. People who are trying to inflict pain on you. There can be some karmic situations here. We may, you know, find ourselves in, and if some exchange needs to be done, try to see these like try to see these things like that as it is, please. Okay. Because the full energy at the center, this is like not staying at a place in life like more than it requires, like changing direction when you are done at a spot. It's like you need to be this quickly moving through situations, because this year I think there will be so kinds of variety of experiences you need to fill in your year. That's why you do these moves, let's say. Assessment of your priorities will be very important, I do feel. There will be some value changes. You may also see your values changing throughout the year. There can be definitely profound moments where you can also reach some kind of a this total awakening in the situation. You're definitely here. The soul is aspiring to the heights of awareness, the full at the top. Don't forget that. It is a very special spot. It's a very special spot. Here also the idea is how throughout the year you are fulfilling yourself with these experiences, and it is actually with this King of Cups energy, this is when you become a source of enlightenment and inspiration to others who also struggle with things. Maybe I'm going to see a lot of Scorpio consultants, for instance, this year, or maybe you will be leading people to use their resources in some kind of occupational job activities. Of course, there can be varieties here. Or maybe you will be the traveler, you will be the creative, you will be the genius. There is definitely there is something for some Scorpios, for instance, there is here engagements with places who are enforcing law, and institutions, maybe some closed places. There is a lot of investigation you are making. Maybe some Scorpios are doing scientific research, but there is some kind of an institution that you are doing this for. This is going to be important. I think there is a lot of opportunity here. Also, spiritual awakening through transformations, and really some transcendent episodes of illumination can be also set for this reading. At the end of the day, there is a divine child here, the archetype that everybody deep down carries, and this needs to search and explore. Okay, and then there is this major transition to the King of Cups energy, because by the way, in 2024, I do believe that someone is going to really benefit your with those skills and talents I was talking about. You are going to contribute to yourself. This is also something I find very important to mention about. Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this brief presentation. So I will speak to you in the next reading, Scorpio friends. Take good care. Bye for now.